And sometimes, yes.
Good.
Yeah. Sometimes live and sometimes on the feedback loop. And I'm posting on YouTube and also on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to check them out, you can.
Yeah.
And if you have requests to be on the video so you can see yourself in the practice or something like that, please let me know. And
Okay.
I'll certainly point the camera at you, so that can be good, to see what you look like.
See what to improve on.
Yeah, or what you're doing great.
Both. Very good. See your little reflection up there.
Yeah, that's from, I moved the prism into the window and you can see it as the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah, pretty.
I agree.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Right. Thank you for being here.
Sure.
We'll begin in Shavasana.
Okay.
Lie down. God bless. To move the fingers and toes, stretch the legs together, arms overhead, big stretch and reach. Rolling onto one side and come on up to sitting, and we'll elevate the hips again to work on giving a little curve and support for the low back, and lots of support with the base of the spine, the pelvis, kind of like sitting forward a bit. And then the pinky toe side of both feet, whether the knees are up or the knees are down, not so important as the whole foot, the ankle, the knee, the hip, all working in a unit. And you can test that by, checking in with your knees and your hips when you settle in. Chanting Om 3 rounds. And taking a moment to place your intention for your practice, and if you wish to say it out loud, you're welcome to. For myself, my intention for the practice today is to connect rolling the shoulders back and down. We'll begin with Kapalabhati, the pumping of the belly, exhaling the air through the nostrils. And if there's allergies or congestion, it can be difficult, and feel free to take breaks. The inhale is passive. The inhale, you're just opening the ribs so that there's a vacuum effect in the diaphragm. You won't have to do anything to inhale other than to have really great, beautiful open posture. Let the inhale be very passive, and the exhale more like blowing your nose, and yet gentle with it. You know, we don't need to be super aggressive here. So a few breaths and taking breaks at any time to resituate the posture. Inhale. And begin. Finishing up the first round, taking comfortable natural breaths, any stretches you wish before holding the breath, and gently inhale, holding the breath, envisioning the intention, chanting the mantra in your head. Om. Gentle exhale. We'll do 2 rounds of Kapalabhati today. Breath or two. Now through nostrils and these in-between places, and then as best we can through the nostrils for Kapalabhati. Inhale and begin. Finishing up. And preparing to hold the breath only to the point that's comfortable for us. Inhale gently. Chanting the mantra in the head. And to expel, it's okay to have a second try or just enjoy the stillness of the exhale. That can be difficult all challenging as we watch and wait. Exhale deeply. And go ahead and stretch the legs and put the other leg in front. Shoulders back and down, so nice and tall. And Aloma Baloma. Exhale deeply. Right thumb blocking the right nostril. Inhaling through the left nostril. 1, 3, 4. Gently holding the breath. 16 counts. Right exhale on 8, on 7, on 6, on 5, on 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Inhale on 1, on 2. Gently hold the breath. Left exhale. Left inhale. Hold the breath. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold both nostrils. Left exhale. Left inhale. Last round. Right exhale. Right inhale. Last hold. Left exhale. Releasing that right hand, sitting meditation, a breath or two. And anything to make yourself comfortable as we lie down. And you might enjoy the blanket under the thighs or the knees to support the low back. Arms at your side, legs dropping to the side. Close your eyes and rest. Starting to wiggle, stretch the legs, stretch the arms. Rolling to the side, maybe rolling forward and back, and we'll eventually come all the way up to standing for the salutations. Tadasana, the mountain pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands to prayer, sneaking in breaths wherever you need them. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back, right knee down, look up. Left leg back, hold the breath. Knees, chest, forehead, lower down, elbows close. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, standing arch. Exhale, hands at your side. Nice job. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to prayer. Hands forward and up, reach up, head in line with the arms. Exhale, forward fold, keep the head in line with the arms. Left leg reaches back. Right leg back, hold the breath. Knees, chest, forehead, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, press the heels. Left leg, inhale forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Standing arch. Hands at your side. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Hands overhead. Exhale, standing forward fold. Right leg reaches back. Left leg back. Knees, chest, forehead. Sliding forward. Tuck your toes, press your heels, lift your hips. Right leg, inhale. Left leg, exhale. Standing arch. Hands at your side. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Hands forward and up. Forward fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. Knees, chest, forehead. Cobra. Down dog. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Standing arch. Hands at your side. Third last round. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Hands forward and up. Forward and down. Right leg back. Left leg back. Knees, chest, forehead. Slide forward, look up, pull your shoulders, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, press your heels, lift your hips. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Hands stretch forward and up. Arch back. Hands at your side, last round. Shoulders back and down. Anjali Mudra prayer. Hands forward, reaching up. Head in line with the arms all the way down. Exhale. Left leg reaching back. Right leg reaching back. Knees, chest, forehead. Side forward, Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Stretch forward, arch up, head in line with your arms. Release your hands. Bring the feet hips distance. Standing meditation, few rounds of breath. Time. Lying down, Shavasana, the most cozy posture again, even though it's a short amount of time. Take your time to get cozy, as much as you can. Let the legs drop open, the arms drop open. Few deep exhale out. Slide your hands behind your head and using the arm strength, let the head rest in the hands as you gently pull the chin towards your chest, stretching the back of the neck. Deep breaths here. Slowly release the head and bring the legs together, hands at your side. We'll do some single leg raises. You're welcome to bring the hands under the thighs if this helps to support the low back a bit more. And if you're feeling real strong in your core, you might like to keep your hands behind your head or hands overhead. Inhale, reaching the right leg up. And exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Both legs or one at a time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Two more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one up. And then 10 counts to come down, or slow motion, as slow as you can, with as much control as you've got, all the way down to the ground. Eventually letting the legs drop open, let your arms rest at your side. Breath or two here. And then a very similar single leg raise. Bring the legs together again. Leave the arms out from behind you. Reach your right leg up overhead. And now bend the right knee and place the right foot on top of the left thigh. Take your right knee with your left hand and guide your right knee over to the left side for a twist. Stretching your right arm out and line with the shoulder, and we'll pause here a few breaths. It should feel really good. With control, we'll come back to neutral, releasing both legs down onto the ground, maybe a release. And then whenever you're ready, both legs active as you reach the left leg up overhead, bending the left knee, placing the left foot on top of the right thigh, and taking the left knee with the right hand as you guide the left knee over to the right for a twist. Take your time, slowly coming back to neutral. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Roll side to side or forward and back. And we'll come up for a pose of the child. Feel free to bring the blanket behind the knees or the hips for more support. We'll spend 1 minute here. And you're welcome to stay. If you have blood pressure or you're menstruating, you're welcome to stay with the hips down, or if you're just feeling kind of like that's a good idea. Otherwise, practicing the dolphin. Measure out the elbows with your hands. It's really easy to let the elbows come way out to the side. And it might feel better at first. And then as more we practice, try to get the elbows shoulder width apart or in line with the hands here. It'll create more of a triangle rather than a straight line. And this triangle will give support, a lot of stability. Bringing the crown of the head into the cradle of the hands, and the pinky fingers are your support here. The forearms are your support. Maybe you walk one knee at a time in towards the chest. Staying in the dolphin or coming into the headstand practice. And enjoying the breath. And we'll come back to pose of the child. At least one big exhale here. And then shoulder stand or legs up the wall, and happy to move this if you like this corner space.
I suppose I could go over there.
Either way, it's not matter. As you wish. Okay. So legs up the wall, a nice safe posture. And also, if you wish to go further, you're welcome to press your feet into the wall And bring the elbows in close to your sides on the ground. Press the elbows down as you lift the hips up. Maybe one leg at a time, with legs stretching up. And if you wish to make some adjustments and you want to bring the knees to bend, if that helps. And as much as you can, relaxing in this posture. Relax your legs. Bringing the breath and the weight into the throat and the shoulders, the back of the neck. Beautiful job with your practice. 20 more seconds or so. Feel free to rest or continue on. Plow as an option. And either back to legs up the wall or shoulder stand. Legs are up the wall. Come on to the side a bit before coming into the bridge. Maybe if you're in shoulder stand, you roll down and come into bridge. The option to come right into the bridge. Resting on the back a few breaths if that's feeling best. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and reach for the ankles as you lift your hips up. Same beautiful stretch on the back of the neck and shoulders. Bridge or wheel. About 8 more breaths here. You can come down if it's too much. Might try lifting a heel or two. Now when you're ready, slowly come all the way back down. Preparing for Matsyasana, the fish, hugging the arms underneath of you again. Bring the elbows in as close as they will. And then as you press your forearms and the elbows down, lift your chest and chin. Very little weight on the crown of the head as you use the weight of the arms. Relax your legs and breathe into the front of the chest, the bronchial tubes. And press the arms as you lift the head up to slowly lower back down and come back into Shavasana, rest, and make yourself comfortable, legs apart, arms apart. A few breaths here. Stretching, stretch the legs, stretch the arms overhead. We'll come up to sitting. Paschimottanasana with the legs in front and using the pillow or blanket to elevate the hips. And today bring your right knee to bend. And then heel toe your right foot out. So it's a little bit beyond the hips, distance apart, a little bit outside of the hip. We're going to hinge over the left leg and use the right elbow against the right shin to help us hinge forward with the chest, chin. If you want to heel toe the foot back now, or you need a little different angle, and breathe. And come on up. And we're going to cradle the right foot in the left elbow crease, if that works. Rocking a baby. Nice. And this ankle on top of the left knee. And if that's not going to work, we can come into Janu Sirsasana. Inhale, lifting the hands up overhead. Exhale, up and over the left leg. Lifting back up. And stretching the legs out. This time the left knee bends. And baby heel toe out. Looking the left armpit or elbow. Maybe it's the arm. But using the leg as leverage to sit taller and bring the chest up and over the right leg. Dropping the head when you get there. Big exhale. Come on up. Cradle this leg. And if it's okay to place the ankle on top of the knee, above the knee. Inhaling up, then over the right leg. Inhale. Come on up. Stretch both legs out in front. Yeah, lift up and over both legs. Holding wherever feels best. Drop the head. Slow, deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up to the back bend, hands behind, press your feet down, your hips up. And lower down, coming onto the belly, creating a pillow for your head. Big toes touch, heels apart. Please turn your head the other way. See if there's any more space for our spine, the hips, the shoulders, the neck. Any more places we can let go. Starting as relaxed as we can, keeping the belly, the abdominals spread out into the ground as you bring the chin onto the ground. Stretch the arms out in front of us, leaving both hands on the ground, hips shoulder width apart, and the toenails spreading out into the ground, hips distance apart. And see how much space you can make again as you reach your right hand away from you, your left hand away from you, and press the right thigh and left hand. Breathe in and out here. Slowly we'll release, preparing to stretch the left arm and right leg away. Press the right hand down, the left thigh down. And release. We'll bend the left knee, reaching back with your left hand. It may or may not touch the left ankle. It's okay if it does not. Keep pressing your right hand down as you lift your left thigh up. Nice, good job. Press your right thigh down. And release. Stretch the left arm out in front, bend the right knee, reaching back for the right ankle with the right hand. It may or may not touch, and it doesn't matter. Press the left hand and left thigh down. Lift the right thigh up, maybe lift the chest and chin. Exhale, coming all the way back down. Leave the feet hips distance apart. Bring your hands by your sides and lift your chest and your chin off the ground without the use of your hands or the elbows pressing down. And then either the elbows, forearms for dolphin, for sphinx, pressing, or if you wish to come into the cobra, the hands sliding back, hands down. Spend 3 more breaths here. If you've gone too far, come out of it. Wish to go deeper. A couple more deep inhale. Lowering down, we'll return back to pose of the child. Bring your hips to your heels. This time, hands by your feet. And rest. We'll come into a squat, preparing for crow, the arm balance, if you want to give that a try. Also welcome to come in and out of the squat as it's most comfy for you. Krasana, the crow is a square with the arms and the feet, the knees to the upper arms or armpits, and maybe one or both feet can lift up. You've lifted up, coming back down, come up to standing for the standing forward fold. Reaching the arms forward and up, letting the head be in line with the arms as you come into a gentle back bend. And keeping the head in line with the arms as you stretch forward and down, lifting the hips up, coming to the front of the foot or the ball of the foot, holding the legs wherever you wish. A few breaths here. And head in line with the arms as you stretch forward and up again. Feet hips distance, hands to the low back. Let the hips come forward. Lift the chest and chin, arch back. Inhaling up, turning to the long side of the mat for triangle. The right toes turning out, left arm reaching up in line with the ear. And exhale, side lean to the right. Inhale up, right toes forward, left toes up, right arm up in line with the right ear. And the lateral side stretch to the left. Inhaling up, coming back to the front of the mat. You come into tree pose, and you're also welcome to use the wall for balance if you prefer. Taking weight into the right foot as you lift the left foot up. And this could be to the inner thigh as if it were in Janusirsasana, or you could bring the foot to the number 4 like we did in the other sitting postures today. It's all right. Hands coming into prayer, holding the wall, neutral spot to look as you breathe. Full deep inhale. Exhale and slowly releasing the posture, preparing for the other side. That might mean give a little shake or wiggle or rest. One more inhale. And return back to the front of the mat. Bringing the hands out in front and coming up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, lowering down. Coming into the final rest, final Shavasana. This one you might enjoy more covers, more support with the blankets. Lie down and rest. We'll do a tense and release exercise. Inhale, tense your legs, squeeze your legs, your feet. Inhale and squeeze. With an exhale and drop the legs. And then the buttocks, inhale and squeeze. Lift the hips and then exhale and then the chest and upper back, inhale and squeeze. And exhale. And then the arms and the hands, inhale and squeeze. And then spread the fingers and then inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze, make a funny face. And then inhale and open your eyes, stick out your tongue. Exhale. Let your head drop side to side. Any other final adjustment. Shavasana. Imagining ourselves in this fully relaxed, conscious state throughout the day. And if triggers, emotional triggers or physical triggers come up, and practicing staying in this state of awareness as we watch and witness. And also in this place of really turning inward our vibration or prana, our auric field, our halo or nimbus in the Bible, this glow, vibration, our essence. For the benefit of all, as we're still and connecting, really bringing some wiggles back to the fingers and toes, stretching the legs, stretching the arms. Maybe rocking side to side or forward and back. And as we come to sitting, we might enjoy elevating the hips. We'll end with a few rounds of Om. Thank you so much for your practice. Slowly opening your eyes. Thank you to all the teachers, all the students, all the masters, all beings. Namaste. Yay, so good, so good. Yeah, that was a good one. Thank you. That was Deanna on there saying thank you, Chica. So she did do the practice with us.